Hello, welcome back. It's so good to see you. It's been a very long time since I have posted a video, and actually we are at a new property now, which is pretty exciting, but maybe that's a different video. This one is about dahlias and growing dahlias from seed. So this is something that I think is so cool. I've always just thought it's amazing breeding new varieties of things. It's one of the things that I love about gardening and agriculture and all that stuff. It's just such a cool idea that you can just kind of like work with nature to create something that's never existed before, and you can almost sort of modify it to the specific things that you love. Like this one, I love. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. It's a sort of champagne color. I think this is taken on a different color. It was a little bit more of a grayish color. It's got a bit more of the pink and the yellow. We're pretty late in the season, and as you can see, we've got a massive dahlia patch here. It goes all the way through here, and it's starting to die off, but still a lot of beautiful flowers out here in Washington in the fall rains of late October. So this was one of the favorites, and this was grown from seed. This is a variety that has never existed before. How cool is that? Never on planet Earth. So I love this one. Maybe we call it Champagne Sweetheart. See, we just get to name the thing. How cool is that? So this is our first time trying this. Total experiment. We got the seeds from Floret Farms. We got a packet of 25 seeds, and I put so much love into every single seed, making sure that one grew. And we got about 23 of them to grow. Only one of them didn't flower. So about 22 flowering plants out of that packet of 25 seeds. That's a pretty good win rate. And you don't want to thin these out because each one is so special and precious, like your own little baby. Now, of course, I didn't collect the seeds. We got the packet, like I said, from Floret Farms in the mail. Let me give you a little bit of a tour. The seed row starts here. The rest of these were from tubers that we had collected. And this one actually is just a volunteer from last year's dahlia patch that we didn't actually get out of the ground, and somehow it made it through the winter. That's a beautiful variety. But the seeds started here, and so these are the first ones. Like I said, they're kind of dying out now, so it's not as the prettiest. This one is a little bland, and we had a lot in this sort of shape. I don't know if you call that like a daisy shape. I know they have names for these things. But we had quite a few in that shape. And so I wouldn't say those are the most exciting ones. See, there's the similar shape, but with a yellow. And then we got kind of a peachy color in there. Actually, this one's pretty nice. This one I thought was really cool because I thought this was kind of like a watermelon-like look. It's got pink and green kind of thing going. I just thought, anyways, I'm a little colorblind, but I thought that was cool, like a watermelon. So this one was one of my favorites. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was the one. And there were some other ones too that were cool, but a lot of this similar shape. They came up great. They grew great. Now, some of them have a little bit of a weak stem, kind of droops. That one actually isn't so bad, but some of them are a little weak. And so maybe those aren't the ones you want to collect. But let's keep looking. We got that white one in there. This is the one I already showed you. I just love it. It's just so pretty. That's that watermelon kind of one again. Here's oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. That one's probably worth saving. That is such a cool look to it. But again, it's that kind of daisy shape. So I don't know, why so many were that shape. Probably that's what the seeds were harvested from, something in that kind of shape. All of these just totally unique and special. Look at the weird kind of curls on the inner part of that. I don't know if that's all the flowers are like that. Here's another one in orange. So I would say this was a huge success. It was so much fun. I don't know which ones we are going to save for next year. Because if we try to grow all of these as tubers again next year, look at the inner petals on that. That is a cool feature. So that is definitely something that's kind of cool. Might want to save the ones with the inner petals. That one's a pretty white one. Ooh, look at this one. Some different tones on that. They made just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful arrangements throughout the year. Yeah, I really like the ones with the inner petals like that. That is kind of special. This one's dying, but it's got some cool colors to it. Should have done this video earlier, but you know, I thought I'd wait till the end of the season so we get that full experience. We can look back, think about that season that's passed. We're about to dig these up. Oh, there's a nice one. And that's pretty much the row. I mean, there were a few more varieties that are maybe already died off. Oh, I think this was... No, not that one. That one. This was the one that didn't flower. So it just got stunted for some reason. Never got a flower out of it. I don't know. So that one, maybe there's a tuber in there. Maybe we can see what it is next year. There's some down there. And that's pretty much the tour. Overall, I would say this was a huge success and a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. I think what they said from Floret Farms is that usually it's about 1 in 1,000 that is really magnificent and can become a new variety, because the standard for a variety of dahlias is so high these days. There's so many kinds. So we only had 25 seeds. Did we get that 1 in 1,000? Maybe not. They do say maybe 1 in 100 will be really nice. So maybe that little champagne variety over there was a winner. I think some of these are pretty cool, but are we going to save them all? Don't know. You know, will we try this again next year? I'd like to. I'd really like to. Maybe even try saving our own seeds at some point and see what we can come up with. I don't really have the space to grow 1,000 seedlings. By the way, the seedlings were super easy to start. Just put them, you know, in some little dirt like a normal seedling. Gets a little that big. Put it out in the yard. Had no problems there. And maybe some year we get that 1 in 1,000 and everyone's going to be out there asking, hey, let me get that dahlia. That is amazing. Maybe or maybe not. But still, it's fun either way. I just love this kind of thing. Pick the best, grow them again, see what happens next year. Hope you got something out of that. See you next time.